In a small village nestled among lush green fields, there lived a boy named Noah. Noah hated dirt, disliked bugs, and especially hated gardening, even though his family made a living by growing vegetables. Every morning when his mother called out, "Noah, come help water the plants," he would fake a cough and say, "I don't feel well. Maybe I'm allergic to soil." Instead of helping his parents till the land, Noah spent his time reading comics, playing games, or daydreaming. He had a vivid imagination and was quite good at drawing, but he never used his talents to help his family. His parents never scolded him, only grew more quietly worried. That year, the harvest was poor, the weather was dry, the plants wilted, his father suffered from back pain, and his mother looked thinner every day. One afternoon, while cleaning the old storage shed, Noah discovered a small wooden box. Inside was a letter from his grandfather, who had passed away many years before. "Dear Noah, if you're reading this, you might be like I once was, hating dirt, disliking mud. But let me tell you a secret. Even a tiny seed planted at the right time can save an entire field. I'm leaving you a very special seed. If you plant it with genuine love, you'll discover the meaning I spent my life searching for." Under the letter was a small, strange-looking seed wrapped carefully in silk paper. Noah laughed. Just a seed? What could it possibly do? But that night, watching his mother cough into a thin bowl of rice porridge and his father curled up in pain, something shifted inside him. Noah whispered to himself, "I'll plant it. Not for me. For them." The next day, he dug the soil with his own hands and planted the seed. For the first time in his life, he touched mud, sweat ran down his face, and he didn't stop. Every morning, he watered the spot, picked out pests, built shade. Even when the seed didn't sprout, Noah kept going. He took notes, observed closely, read books, and sought advice from Mr. Lucas, the village's most respected gardener. Lucas told him, "Plants don't just need water, they need someone who truly cares." Slowly, something amazing happened. Noah began to love gardening. He started sketching the shapes of leaves, analyzing soil patterns, and even made compost from kitchen waste. One morning, as the sun rose, a small green sprout poked through the ground where he had planted the mysterious seed. Noah shouted with joy. But even more surprising, the once withered plants around it also began to recover. Inspired, Noah came up with a new idea: to use his creativity and knowledge to design a self-sustaining garden, a mini ecosystem where all plants support one another. He drew detailed blueprints. The land would be layered, rotating between vegetables, herbs, and insect-friendly flowers. Rainwater would flow through natural channels. Bamboo trellises would redirect sunlight where needed. At first, his parents were shocked, then deeply moved. Lucas visited the newly revived garden, once dry and lifeless, and said, "You didn't just bring this garden back to life, you brought yourself back to life." 1 year later, Noah's little family farm had become a learning center for students from neighboring villages. People came to learn about creative soil restoration, a model led by youth, rooted in heart and innovation. The old wooden box now sits on Noah's study desk, engraved with a line he carved himself. Sometimes, all it takes is one seed, one reason, and one choice. Message from the heart. Life doesn't ask you to be the smartest, the fastest, or the strongest. What it asks is for you to wake up at the right time and to find a reason strong enough to change. Some people are called lazy, not because they lack ability, but because they've never truly seen the meaning behind effort. But when someone begins to act, not because they're forced, but because of love, family, a dream, or a reason that truly touches their heart, they can achieve things others never thought possible. Noah didn't change because he was yelled at. He changed because he wanted to protect what mattered to him, and in doing so, he found new joy, new purpose, and real strength within himself. So, if you ever feel lazy, lost, or unmotivated, don't be too hard on yourself. Maybe you just haven't found your seed of change yet. Start small. A tiny action for someone you love, a forgotten dream, or simply a question. If I plant one seed today, who might I become tomorrow? Remember, all it takes is one powerful reason, one true commitment, and one first step, and you can change your whole life.